Every kid is one caring adult away from being a success story. But it goes deeper than that. It's not about just adults, it's about anybody who cares. Adult, a child, a teenager, anybody showing compassion to another person. I want to talk to you about one of the several programs that we have here in Etowah County, one that I have personally dealt with. You will learn about SPAN of Etowah County, what SPAN is, what SPAN does, and what you can do to help SPAN. SPAN program has been in effect since 1981, helping at-risk youth. SPAN has a mission statement, and that mission statement is the Special Programming for Achievement Network, otherwise known as SPAN, earnestly seeks to prevent the incarceration of at-risk youth through counseling, education, and cooperation with local businesses and services, ultimately preparing these youth people to become productive members of their communities. The very first community intensive treatment for youth, which was known as the CITY program at the time, was founded in 1981 by Ed Ernest. He created the phrase "catch 'em doing right" as the focus of youth intervention concept. CITY program was then later renamed as SPAN and now serves in 9 different counties. Those counties include Chilton, Dallas, Etowah, Franklin, Houston, Lauderdale, Madison, Montgomery County, and Tuscaloosa County. SPAN program is a nonprofit organization, meaning that they receive their funding through the Alabama budget. SPAN is expanding, offering services to many kids more than they have in about 10 years. They were originally for kids ages 12 to 17 who were court-ordered or on probation, but has extended to one concept, which is prevention. They offer assessments, GED training, academic remediation, individual and group counseling, behavioral modification, parental assistance and involvement, monthly evaluations of the student's progress, transitional follow-up services, and credit recovery. SPAN of Etowah County even aids with getting your driver's license now with the Drive Legal program. Kevin Blackwell, SPAN of Etowah County's program director, makes things happen for these kids outside the program's common agenda. He has speakers come out to talk to the kids, as well as people who can help them build bird feeders, plant gardens, and do science experiments. They had Miss Green from Jacksonville State University help them do hands-on science experiments. They had Mr. Dillon from 4-H of Etowah County let them explore the virtual reality of space and ocean. They participated in the Nuckalula Falls Scarecrow Walk and actually won a gift card for that. Andy Minton, who helped them with their vegetable garden, which is still growing, and U3B, who took them fishing, and they do a lot of other things with the kids, as well as Gregory Jarrett, who shared his life story and how to set goals and make positive life choices. They've also had tons more people come in, and they can have many more come in if you decide to volunteer. They also have Laura Durbin, a drug prevention specialist with CED Mental Health Center, come out once a week to host a group. When I asked Kevin what his focus was, he said it was on academics and behavior. SPAN has helped 77 students in this physical year, which started October of last year and ended September of this year, and they are expecting to serve 85 to 90 students next physical year. I got to meet the kids, and a lot of them end up with SPAN for missing school, skipping classes, and falling behind. Their goal is to catch back up on their academics so that they can go back into the school system in their right grade. There is even a woman there who I just recently learned about who is 33 years old, and she is getting her GED. And SPAN was able to do that for her because the state coordinator, Charles Foley, said it's not about just helping kids ages 12 to 17, it's about helping people and helping our community. When sitting in group, I asked the kids at SPAN what SPAN has done for them or what has changed them the most, and the 3 things that really stuck out to me were that they were accepted and that they had second chances. You might think that SPAN is just a place for people to drop their kids off and leave, but it's not. SPAN has their doors open for any parent who wants to be involved with their child where they are participating in this program. They offer family counseling for those who need it. They do monthly evaluations of progress, which allows not only the staff and the student to see where they're at, but also the parents. They even do transitional follow-ups after the child leaves the program, and I found these follow-ups I'm so excited that they do them because in a 5-month period they have 9 follow-ups, and what they do is they call the schools to see how well the student is doing. If the student got a job, they make sure the student is still making it to that job. If they go to college, they make sure that the student has everything that they need there. I mean, it's a great program because not only do they help you set goals, but they help you achieve them outside of the program. There are tons of success stories that come from this program. Mason Clemens, a U.S. Army sergeant, was a former student who said that without what he learned from the program, and in his words, independence, discipline, decision-making, and self-worth, he wouldn't have been able to transition so well into the Army and connect with his soldiers. He has served almost 4 years now and plans to serve for a full 20, and we thank you for your service. Another student who is currently enrolled said that without SPAN, she wouldn't, and in her words, SPAN has given her an opportunity to be a part of her schooling and be a part of the school environment. I, also a former student, have been blessed to be a part of SPAN. A lot of bad decisions and personal issues landed me in a probation officer's office with not many options. And the probation officer gave me SPAN as an option and said that I could get my GED. She said since school just wasn't right for me, here's you a way. And I took it. Because even though I was scared and lost, I wanted to better myself. I wanted to do something better than what I had been doing in the months ahead. We all had problems. As soon as I walked into SPAN, I felt accepted. Like everybody was there for a reason, and everybody was there to get their stuff done and get back on the right track. I loved my teacher. She was all enthusiastic about getting my GED done and out of the way. She wanted me to move ahead and get in college and just get my life right. They not only help you want to set goals, but they help you set them and achieve them. I finished my GED October of 2015, graduating a year before my high school class, and enrolled in Gadsden State. I'm currently enrolled now, getting my associates in human services. As I stated before, SPAN is a nonprofit organization. They receive their funding through the Alabama budget, which means it must go through the DYS or the Department of Youth Services before it reaches the program. If you donate your money to SPAN of Etowah County, you will be donating it to the advisory board, which then the president or the officer would then decide where it would go. But you wouldn't be donating blindly, because I'm sure they have a list of things ready, and you would know exactly where your money is going. One thing that Kevin said when asked was that he wouldn't mind having money to purchase a van, kind of like a school bus, so that they could participate in outreach programs as well as school outings. They have the money for school outings, it's just hard transporting the kids there. So far, SPAN has only served in 9 counties, but did you know that there are 67 counties existing in Alabama? When I heard that SPAN operates in 9 counties, I was like, great, that's good, that's a lot of counties, but then I learned there are 67 counties. There are so many unreached children. You will be, with better funding, Charles Foley, which is the state coordinator, would like to expand SPAN even more and open program locations to help even more kids. In 2012, each program location had 9 staff members. As of 2009, each program should have 6 members, but our program located here in Etowah County only has 4 staff members. With additional funding, each program could receive the staff that it needs. Right now, SPAN is doing a media blitz, and I encourage you, if you are watching this and you have volunteered at SPAN, make a video, tell them about how much you loved it, post about it, go on Facebook, share their posts. They even have a SPAN video on YouTube, you can share that. If you are a former student, record your testimony, let them know how it's helped you, how it's changed you, or where it has landed you now. The program also would like you to contact your local representatives and get the word out about the SPAN program. Our judges, state legislators, mayors, if you know any of these people personally, or just go on websites and email them, just mention the name SPAN, say, hey, catch their attention. While additional funding would be great, supporting your local SPAN program is not just about the financial needs. Volunteering also makes a huge impact. Volunteering also allows you to meet the kids and find out what this program is all about. You get to see it for yourself. You don't get to hear about it. You actually get to see it with your own eyes. There's no specific time to come and volunteer. You can go any day, any time, Kevin's words. And Kevin will always have something for you to do. It can range from talking and hanging out with the kids, sitting in group, speaking with the kids, organizing the file cabinets, answering the phones. Just get involved. So as you know, SPAN program's concept is prevention for at-risk youth to help better their futures. You now know what SPAN is, what SPAN does, and what you can do to help SPAN. While SPAN of Etowah County may just be one small division of the SPAN program, you can make a huge difference. They can make a huge difference. For our generation, in our homes, our communities, SPAN gives these kids a second chance to accept their mistakes and build a better future. Bye!